Hello everyone, this is Kadir from KT Astro TV channel. In this video, I am giving my stock market predictions, cryptocurrency predictions, and how I came up with this prediction based on Vedic astrology. As of October 21st, 2021, S&P 500 closed at 4,549.78. Nasdaq closed at 15,215.70. Dow Jones closed at 35,603.08. Nifty set a new high at 18,604.45. Bitcoin set a new high at 66,930.39. Ethereum set a new high at 4,366.09. There is no doubt that we are in a massive stock market bubble. As you know that I predicted the March 2020 stock market crash correctly. But my last few crash predictions didn't go well as per my analysis. The reason is to find out the correct planetary pattern that has caused the Fed to print money for buying bonds. I believe that now I have figured out the correct planetary pattern for Fed printing money, and hence I am posting these new predictions. First, let's look at the timeline. Stock market crashed in March 2020 due to COVID-19 pandemic. S&P 500 bottomed on March 23rd, 2020 at 2191.86. The CARES Act, which is a $2.2 trillion economic stimulus bill, was passed by the Congress and signed into law on March 27th, 2020. On March 23rd, 2020, the Federal Reserve announced that it would buy investment-grade corporate bonds, and on 9th April, set the amount up to $250 billion and extended the purchase to junk bonds. The reason why I am telling you this, it is very clear that the current massive stock market bubble is due to money printing that has started by late March 2020. Once we identify when the Fed can stop printing the money and raise the interest rate to tackle the inflation, the stock market bubble will burst. First, we will see what planetary combination created the Fed to print money for buying bonds, and then we will analyze when it stops. Let's look at the astrological chart for March 29th, 2020, 2 a.m. New York time. It is very clear that Jupiter is entering the sign of Capricorn, and it is the only major event on the day. This is the time when the Fed has started printing money to stimulate the economy. But the root cause of the current problem is not the Jupiter transit. It is the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn happened from March 29th, 2020 that has triggered Neechabanga Raja Yoga. I believe that the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn caused the Federal Reserve to print the money to stimulate the economy. Jupiter didn't move much far from Saturn since March 2020 until today. The maximum distance happened was only 20 degrees, and currently it is at 16th degree distance. Jupiter and Saturn conjunction that has created Neechabanga Raja Yoga saved the stock market and created this massive stock market bubble. If my astrological theory is correct, now we can easily point out when the stock market will crash. The current distance between Jupiter and Saturn is at 16 degree, and this distance can only increase going forward due to planetary motion from October 21st, 2021. The distance between Jupiter and Saturn will reach 30 degrees on April 7th, 2022. Now we can be 100% confident that the stock market crash will be over on or before April 7th, 2022. I believe Jupiter and Saturn will deliver the reverse effect of the conjunction as soon as it has started separated out permanently. Hence, we don't have to wait until April 7th, 2022 for the stock market crash. So I predict the stock market will crash between October 21st, 2021 and December 16th, 2021. I am expecting a 36% crash in S&P 500 to reach bottom around 2911.86. 39% crash in Dow Jones to reach bottom around 21,717.88. 51% crash in Nasdaq to reach bottom around 7,455.69. 36% crash in Nifty to reach bottom around 11,906.85. 71% crash in Bitcoin to reach bottom around 19,409.81. 69% crash in Ethereum to reach bottom around 1,702.77. In worst case scenario, the stock market crash cycle will get extended and will be over only by April 7th, 2022, when Saturn and Jupiter get separated by 30 degrees. But this will end up in creating crash with much higher percentage than what I have mentioned here. Please note that I'm giving the percentage drop and the target prices based on my work in Vedic astrology. But the percentage drop and target prices I predict may not be exactly accurate. Please note that you are responsible for your trades and risk management. I created this video for educational and informational purpose only. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Please post your comments and suggestions. Thank you very much for watching this video.